see. The mess deck's going to open about 8:15 or so, 8:30 if y'all want a little munchy or something. Because about 9:30, we're going to take y'all up into the forecastle. That those of you who are not the meek at heart, we're going to turn off all the lights and proceed to scare the Jesus out of you with our ghost stories. Bear in mind, we pride ourselves. Oh, Hurt! Pitch on deck. It's loose. Deep tail. Oh! About 8. Ready? 2. Nicely done. They knew they wanted a flag. But not just any flag. This flag had to send a message. And the flag they decided on became known as the Don't Tread on Me or Snake flag. Very simple flag, 13 stripes, alternating red and white. It's got a big fat rattlesnake running down the middle, and at the bottom of it says, "Don't tread on me." This was the message we were looking for. We were looking to send a message overseas to leave us alone. Leave us alone. We want to do things our way without any outside influence from you. And if you come over here and you walk on us, we're going to bite you. Now, prior to the Ice Age, the rattlesnake did not have rattles. Mother Nature gave the rattlesnake rattles right after the Ice Age so that he or she could lay out in the field and sun and relax. And that big club-footed buffalo coming through, you can shake those rattles and warn them, "Don't step on me, I'll bite you." But we all know that you can cut the rattles from a rattlesnake and shake them just as fast as you want and make the sound of a rattlesnake. But if you crush those rattles into a million little plastic filaments, they won't work at all. Sort of like the motto we've adopted since September the 11th, that being, "United we stand, divided we fall." 3 members of the Continental Congress. There was George Washington, there was Philip Morris, and there was George Ross. They went calling on a young seamstress there in Philadelphia. Her name was Betsy Ross. Now Betsy, she knew of the great George Washington. And she knew of Philip Morris because he was the richest man in all the colonies. And she knew of George Ross because she was once married to his nephew. And when they approached her, they presented her with a pencil drawing of a flag. Betsy looked at us and said, "Mr. Washington, I can do this. This isn't a problem." She said, "Sir, the problem I have is your flag has 6 pointed stars. We can't have that. That's British. Our flag has to have 5 pointed stars." Well, Betsy Ross, being the talented seamstress that she was, she knew she could fold a piece of material in a certain way, make one cut with those golden scissors, and out would fall a 5 pointed stars. This just blew Mr. Washington away. So at that time, George Washington and the Continental Congress entrusted Betsy Ross with sewing and making our first real American flag. It became known as the Betsy Ross. "13 stripes, alternating red and white. It's got a field of blue surrounding the stars, all 5 pointed. Now the stars arranged in a circle was actually Betsy Ross's idea, because she felt since each star represented one of the original colonies, that no one colony should be superior to another. And in 1776 it was resolved in Congress that the American flag would have 13 stripes, alternating red and white. It would have a field of blue surrounding the stars, all 5 pointed. It was further resolved that same day that, behold, in the heavens above lies a new constellation. We'll call her America. Long may she shine. Thank you, sir. Coach Cole. During the course of today, JC and I had the opportunity to speak to some of your children. Not always the way they wanted us to, mind you, but we did. We asked them 2 questions. The first question we asked them was, "Where has your American flag been?" One little fellow said he had one in his classroom at school. Another one said he had one in his front yard. His daddy puts it up every morning and takes it down every night. Another one said, and this was one of my favorites, this is a class, actually came from a week ago, but it's still class. Little fellow said they put it up every Saturday morning at the baseball field before we get ready to play. All correct answers, but we're going to show you where your American flag has been in a simple poem by the late and great Mr. Johnny Cash. It's time to let everyone aboard this ship that's working here, and there's still some crew members around, know that we are in Hangar Bay 2 tonight. This portion of the program is called Team America. It's the 5 flags of the uniformed services of the United States of America in their order of acceptance by Congress. In doing so, we're going to play just a little piece of that service's theme song. You may know someone who served in that branch of the service. You may have served in that branch of the service. You may want to serve in that branch of the service. Nonetheless, let's get loud. And veterans, please, as your flag is announced, please join me on stage and let's pay tribute to our flags. With the first flag of the first service of the United States of America, the flag of the United States Army. For today. Tired yesterday. Woo! and roll.